Today's video is seriously interesting because we're talking about a car that doesn't scream for attention, but quietly promises to change the luxury SUV game, the Volvo EX90. Now, you might be thinking, okay, another electric SUV, what's the big deal? But hold on, this isn't just another EV with a big screen and fast acceleration. This is Volvo going all in on safety, technology, and real-world practicality. But here's the real question. Is it actually worth your money? Or is it just another overhyped luxury EV? Stick till the end because we're breaking it down honestly. No fake hype, just real talk. Talking about design, the EX90 doesn't try too hard, and that's actually its biggest strength. It carries that clean Scandinavian styling that Volvo is known for. The front is completely closed off because, obviously, it's electric. You get those signature Thor's hammer LED headlights, but now they're sharper and more futuristic. The body lines are smooth, no unnecessary cuts or aggressive styling. This is not a car trying to look sporty, it's trying to look premium and calm. From the side, it looks big, properly big. This is a full-size SUV, so road presence is solid. At the back, vertical LED taillights continue Volvo's signature look, but now with a more modern touch. Overall, it's classy, not flashy. But let me ask you, do you prefer aggressive designs like BMW or this calm and elegant style? Step inside and you immediately realize this is where the EX90 really flexes. The interior is minimal, almost too minimal for some people. Everything is centered around a large vertical touchscreen, similar to what we've seen in the Tesla Model X, but Volvo's approach feels more refined and less distracting. Materials are top-notch, recycled materials, soft touch surfaces, and a very premium feel overall. Seats are super comfortable, especially for long drives. This is a proper family SUV, so you get 3 rows of seating. The third row is actually usable, not just for kids. Cabin space is airy, thanks to a large panoramic glass roof. But yes, physical buttons are almost gone, and that might annoy some people. So tell me, touchscreen everything, or do you still prefer physical controls? Now performance, and here's where people get surprised. The EX90 comes with dual-motor all-wheel drive setup. Power output is expected around 400 to 500 horsepower depending on the variant. That means 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in roughly 4.5 to 5.5 seconds. For a big family SUV, that's quick. Not sports car fast, but more than enough. Battery size is around 111 kilowatt hours, giving a range of roughly 500 to 600 kilometers, depending on driving conditions. Compared to rivals like the BMW iX, the EX90 focuses less on aggressive performance and more on smooth, controlled power delivery. So if you're expecting wild acceleration, this isn't that car. But if you want effortless power, you'll like it. Driving experience, city and highway, dono casin clear. In the city, it feels smooth, silent, and easy to drive despite its size. The steering is light, visibility is good, and you don't feel like you're driving a huge tank. Suspension is tuned for comfort, so bumps and rough roads are handled nicely. On the highway, this is where the EX90 shines. It feels stable, planted, and very relaxing to drive. Long-distance driving? No problem. But if you're someone who enjoys aggressive cornering and sporty handling, you might find it a bit boring. This is not a driver's SUV. It's a comfort-first SUV. Now, features and technology. And honestly, this car is loaded. You get a massive infotainment system powered by Google, so Google Maps, Google Assistant, everything is built in. Over-the-air updates mean your car keeps improving over time. There's also advanced driver assistance, semi-autonomous driving capabilities, and even a driver monitoring system. But the real highlight? A LiDAR sensor mounted on the roof. Yes, this car literally scans the road ahead to improve safety. Compared to something like the Audi Q8 e-tron, the EX90 feels more future-focused rather than just feature-packed. Safety, and come on, it's Volvo. You already know what to expect. This brand has built its reputation on safety, and the EX90 takes it even further. Advanced collision avoidance, pedestrian detection, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, everything is there. But what makes it special is how proactive it is. It doesn't just react to danger, it tries to prevent it before it happens. The LiDAR system, cameras, and sensors all work together to create a safety net around the car. If safety is your top priority, this might be one of the best SUVs you can buy. Talking about mileage, or range since it's electric, the EX90 is practical for daily use. Around 500 to 600 kilometers range means you won't be charging it every day. Fast charging support allows you to go from 10% to 80% in about 30 minutes under ideal conditions. For city use, it's perfect. For long trips, you'll need to plan charging stops. That's the reality of EVs. But overall, it's usable, not stressful. Now let's be real. Pros and cons. Pros, super comfortable, very safe, premium interior, smooth driving experience, and future-ready tech. It's a proper family luxury SUV. Cons, not exciting to drive, too dependent on touchscreen controls, expected to be expensive, and charging infrastructure can still be an issue depending on where you live. So who is this car for? If you want a luxury SUV that prioritizes comfort, safety, and technology, this is perfect. If you have a family and you want peace of mind on the road, this makes a lot of sense. But if you're someone who loves driving fast, taking corners aggressively, and feeling connected to the road, you might want something else. Final verdict: the EX90 is not trying to impress you with speed or flashy design. It's trying to win you over with intelligence, safety, and comfort. Expected price is around $75,000 to $90,000 depending on the variant. Launch is expected globally between late 2025 and early 2026, with bookings already open in some markets. Deliveries should start rolling out through 2026 into 2027 depending on region. So the big question: would you pick the EX90 over something like a BMW iX or Audi Q8 e-tron? Or do you still prefer traditional petrol SUVs? Let me know in the comments. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this honest review, hit that like button, subscribe to Avengers Autos, and don't forget to share this video with someone who's planning to buy a luxury SUV. See ya in the next one.